Everyone, welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast, episode 177 of our daily podcast. And we're here coming with you, talking to you today about mission, and also talking as part of the Road to Remembrance, uh, series we've been doing for the whole month of November to really honor a lot of the people who came before us. So it's already November 20th. And wow, so much time, days have gone by, and I was really reflecting on today and like, what kind of message am I going to share today for you all? And this has something to do with war movies, right? One cool thing that maybe you don't know about me is that I love war movies. I love war movies, and if I could watch every war movie, I would. One thing maybe you don't know is also I love books, right? Like I actually find myself collecting books that I never would read, and I would just stuff it, and I'd feel good when I put it on my shelf and never fucking touches anything, right? So it's super cool. So if you really want to get to my heart, give me an old book that I think I would like, but I would never read. And that book would be on leadership or personal growth, whatever it is. But today I'm talking to you today about war movies, right? War movies about war, and movies with battle, movies with scenes of fighting in there. Because what I've learned is like when I watch these war movies, I get inspired, I feel inspired when I watch these war movies. I feel strength, my mindset changes when I watch a war movie, because I feel like I'm just like, wow, like it's time. I'm watching this movie and I'm watching this heroic music, this battle music playing, and I'm inspired and I'm driven, and suddenly I feel a certain emotion in my body, and I'm just ready for action, right? Because look, I like to watch war movies. I try to watch it as much as I can. I don't watch it often, but they teach me a lot about my mission. And that's why I wanted to share is like, what is your favorite war movie, right? Maybe you have one. Maybe there's one movie that you watch that can really inspire your heart, that inspires your life, inspires your world. Whatever that movie is, I want you to hold it in your heart. And it actually doesn't need to be a war movie. It can be a movie about anything. But I know there's movies and there's a lesson that movies can give us, whatever it is to you. And if you have a student mentality, I believe that when you watch movies or read books, you can gain a tons of nuggets from everything. So what's your favorite war movie, right? Do you have one? Because there's a gift in watching war movies, and there's a gift of watching bravery, courage, strength, focus, and clarity and discipline. There's a huge gift when we watch these movies, because I get a chance to see teamwork. I get a chance to see war. I get a chance to see battle. And I get a chance to see human struggle. And there's blessing in human struggle. If you can agree that you find that, human struggle is amazing, let me know in the comments. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about human struggle and what it means to you. Because like maybe it's Saving Private Ryan, right? Or maybe it's the movie called The Longest Day. Or maybe it's Pearl Harbor. There's a lesson in each of these things. And there's always something to learn from these podcasts and from these videos. There is a huge gift. But as we take these lessons here, as we take home our own lessons, there's a lesson in each and every one of these. Find that, like for example, Saving Private Ryan. When I watched that movie called Saving Private Ryan, I learned really a lot about diving headfirst into battle to save someone. This movie, the Saving Private Ryan, was a movie about someone whose brother, I think it was a son, got kidnapped, or it was left behind enemy lines, and a whole unit was sent to go capture him. And a whole unit was sent into battle to save this man. They saved their lives. People were shot because they had to rescue Saving Private Ryan. And it showed me the power of team, and it showed me the power of loyalty. Because there's so much power and loyalty in a unit that can work together towards a common action. There's Saving Private Ryan. There's also The Longest Day. The Longest Day, which is the movie about, I think, about the Battle of the Bulge. The Longest Day. The movie called The Longest Day is oh yeah, it was D-Day, right? When the U.S. Army plans an invasion to land in Normandy, where they were to land into this beach, and all these soldiers were about to invade. Such a great movie. It was actually about the Battle of Normandy and D-Day, and maybe you watch war, maybe not, but I like this movie because I get to see both sides, right? I get to see Germans, I get to see the sides of the Americans and the Allies, and I get to see leadership on both sides, and I get to see different traits of both sides, and I see different leadership styles on both sides. So that's what I really love about that. There's a big gift in doing all that, and there's a huge gift in watching these movies. There's also Pearl Harbor. This is a very distinct movie. This is like 4 hours long, and in that movie where Russia, or I think it was America and Hawaii, it got attacked by the Japanese. Suddenly, thousands of people were bombed in Japan. But then there was a backstory of this soldier who had there's about a woman who was dating this one man, but they realized suddenly one of their officers went, and they think he went missing. People thought he died. And then the other guy, his friend, the buddy's friend, started dating that girl as well. They both died, and when he came back, they're like, yo, what the hell are you doing with my girl, right? But it was a very beautiful movie about relationships and what it means for war and what it means to your mission, right? Because look, every day we have a mission that we focus on every day, right? That we're sharing our own missions, we're building our businesses, we're helping people, we're changing the world. That sometimes we have our family that is waiting for us. We have a family that loves us and a family that supports us. And it teaches me a lot about love and relationships and how it relates to mission. Because me as well, I'm actually starting to find more relationships in my life, right? Especially starting to date more women in my life. And what's cool about this is that I get a chance to understand that different part, and that part of me that is in a relationship or can be in a relationship with someone. So that's just what I'm thinking about today, guys. Look, movies can teach you so much, and it doesn't have to be a war movie, but there's so much to learn about movies and so much to learn about our own purpose when watching a movie. There are movies where I just feel inspired and jacked up. There are movies where I feel motivated. There's movies where I feel strong and loving. There's movies where I just feel angry. Or there's a movie that gives me an idea or inspires me. Let these movies be a gift for you and your mission and as you're on your growth. But I hope you guys join our Facebook group, the Young Leaders in Action. Hope you guys have a powerful day. This is the Mission Driven Life. Take care.